I've officially purchased a 1991 Acura NSX.
Morning, buddy. Yo, you know where I could find a YouTube channel that's hiring around here that has like, I don't know, a cool co-host?
Can I help you? Alright, bro. Well, what I do have is a barnyard NSX we're buying right now.
I'm very excited for this. I've never actually been on the hunt for a barnyard vehicle, ever.
But we're late, so we're gonna go.
That's my fault. I had to give a few canines a flea bath.
And he's not lying right now.
I'm actually not lying.
He's dog sitting, the dogs have fleas, so we had to give him a bath. Oh God. 9 minutes to go. Much like the NSX, the S-Class was designed after a fighter jet, and there's lots of history on the NSX. We're gonna get into that in this video. Like, if you love NSXs, this is your video. I've been looking for a car for a while. This one actually came to me. I found a few options, but I didn't want a clean, brand new one for $120,000 because I have a full build plan. In fact, I've already bought a body kit. In fact, the body kit I bought is a full panel replacement. I already have it. I have a wing. I have all the things I want to do to this car. I just need the car. But I want to get one that I don't feel bad modifying because it's not perfect. So I found one that is far, far, far from perfect. We are out in the country searching for NSX in a barn. We're in a different part of the world, boys and girls. It's definitely the right place. Check us out. We've arrived, and right here, legit looks like an R34 barn find.
This is like,
dude,
the most perfect environment to pick up a barnyard NSX.
So it's actually over there. We're gonna get to it in a minute, but I see a Type R is distracting me. What's the story behind this over here?
So the owner has an S15. It's gonna mimic both of them exactly the same. It will both be Bayside Blue. S15 is already done in Bayside Blue, and this will become Bayside Blue also.
That's cool. I love the patina. Like, this is literally, I mean, do you know the backstory, how long this car's been sitting for?
I've had this car for close to 2 years sitting here now. We've just been waiting for a bunch of parts for it.
What do you think, Keller?
I love this thing how it is. Like,
Just take it like this?
Literally how it's just sitting. It's so cool.
So this is a GTT and not a GTR.
Oh, GTT.
Yeah, so this is a GTT and not a GTR.
Up badge? It's got the
So that thing will be debadged and redone properly as a GTT, and we'll probably make somewhere about 500-ish horsepower with it.
And what was the difference between the GTT and the GTR?
GTT is a 2.5 rear-wheel drive only. GTR is a 2.6 all-wheel drive, and you get all the bells and whistles with that.
And when the R34 GTR came out back in, whatever, 1999, how much were they?
Cheaper than a Type R.
Yeah, they weren't expensive.
Prior to COVID, you would probably find like GTR R34 for $50,000-$60,000.
Yeah.
Now it's
dumb.
100 plus.
Yeah, now it makes no sense.
No.
Come on, Honda, if you're watching, which you probably are. I mean, they're big fans of the channel. JDM Space. We had a Bayside Blue R34 GTR Z-Spec 2 during COVID we bought. So perfect that Damon didn't have the heart to modify it. It was like low kilometers, mint.
Where'd you guys find that one?
Canada. Because in Canada, we have a 15-year rule for import, so it's easy. We've had these forever.
We're on the 25-year rule.
Yeah.
And just was it last year is when it started rolling into the U.S. as legal.
And what's the market like on these things here now?
Even a GTT right now, they're good $60,000, $80,000 cars-ish.
Crazy. So right now, this would be $60,000 to $80,000 as is, the way it's sitting. What do you guys think? I know it's in the front. We're missing front bumper, which you probably have somewhere. Keller, have you ever gone into the JDM space?
I mean, I've never personally owned any JDM cars, but I have a appreciation for them for sure. I feel like that's something I should get at some point.
That's gorgeous. Super action.
That's where it all started.
This is where it all started. What year is this?
95, that's the engine.
That is a huge single turbo.
3.4 stroker motor inside here now. All the machine work and everything was done by OCD. Carbon fiber manifold from Australia. She'll make a little bit of over 1,200.
This car with 1,200 horsepower would be terrifying. It's not like 1,200 horsepower in Revolta where everything's working based on science, computers, and safety measures. This is just like, it's gonna go fast. I hope you're ready.
It will, but we'll kind of brought it a little bit up to modern a little bit with the Motec, drive-by-wire. It would try to keep the car as straight as possible.
Well, that's impressive. I will say my favorite taillights in a car are these right here. And then I see one of my favorite cars over here, this Type R Integra. Is that yours?
Yes, sir.
Ooh. So in Canada, we never got black Integras. We had white and we had yellow. But this is a proper Nighthawk
Black. What do these go for?
Found them from 20. The last one that sold, I'm bringing a trailer. That sold for $202,000.
Large gap. You said from 20 to 200,000?
He has a small range in between 20 and 200.
Yeah.
But this car's for sale. And how much do you want for it?
25.
25.
I'll give you 190.
Sold.
That's my negotiator. Damn.
Very clean.
You're missing a steering wheel, that's okay though.
Is it these cars as well that they're notorious for a cracking dash as well?
No.
No.
No?
No.
They're notorious for getting stolen.
Everybody wanted the interior, five lug. Honda don't only need 10, 12, 14, 17s to strip it.
Obviously right now, guys, if you're watching, you can see there's an NSX right there. We're gonna get to that in a minute, but I want to see what else is going on before we get right to the money shot, the facial they call it in the business.
We're doing that.
We are doing that.
Oh, okay.
$25,000. You should buy this. I want to see your negotiating skills.
I already gave him an offer.
Yeah, we're already at $150,000.
Yeah.
We've had a few Type R's on the channel. Obviously, we had one we gave away. We had the one that I built, the Spoon Integra. It was right-hand drive. I'm not a fan of right-hand drive cars. Off camera, we'll talk about this because this could be a fun little build. Damon has his Integra, and Boosted Boy Kyle is going to do a big build on it. All-wheel drive, 1,000 horsepower. We're doing that. We're just waiting for Kyle's garage to get built. Maybe I'll buy one of these and make it 1,001 horsepower and show Damon who's really in charge. Are you guys dying right now wanting to see this NSX? We're talking about everything else in the world right now. So this isn't your NSX. It actually belongs to this gentleman right here, who we've met recently in our visits to Nashville. You work actually at Boost Logic, so we're talking about a twin turbo kit for the Huracan. I put out to the universe that I wanted to get a first gen NSX. I already have a kit for it, I already have some parts, and you said, I have the perfect car, but it has a story. So let's reveal the car and then share the story and we'll get into it. This is my first time seeing this car, by the way, you guys. I have not seen this car in person.
Not many people have.
Damn.
It's been hidden away for over 8 years.
8 years in hiding. Like I said, it has a story. I've seen that in the photos. So it's a 1991 Acura NSX.
So this car sat for 8 years in this gentleman's basement, garage, part of where they did their laundry, sat on carpet. His wife was the one that drove it. Well, she became ill and no longer able to drive it, so it was just parked and sat. They're getting ready to go into assisted living. They owned it since 2003.
Wow.
And that's who I purchased it from.
How many miles are on this car?
83,000, I think.
And this car is so important because this is the first Japanese supercar. They built an entire factory in Japan just for the aluminum monocoque on this car. There's so much technology and things that were first for this car, and it's really to Ferrari. First reliable, daily drivable supercar. Here's the good news, you guys. It's manual. It's missing some parts, but we're gonna get to that. What's hilarious is this is a supercar. Look how plush that seat is. It's like being in like a 90s Mercedes-Benz.
It's a casting couch.
It's hilarious. They wanted this car to be light, so they made it all aluminum. And at that point, they couldn't do it. Like, there wasn't a thing back then. They made it lighter, but then they added all this leather in the door. We could have just done that in Alcantara. The interior is actually in really good condition.
It is. This car, because it's been sitting so long, it's subject to all the normal failures of the NSX.
First of all, the driving position is phenomenal. Like your perspective in here, and they designed it after an F-16 fighter jet, but just your actual driving position, you can see so much. My really good friend Chris, who has a barnyard F430, ironically, he bought a 2004 NSX with the non-pop-up headlights from a car dealership in Canada years ago for like 60,000 Canadian. But these cars are appreciating. I got this for a really good deal because of the condition. Instead of a really clean car, like I mentioned earlier, the R34 we had was so good, you don't want to cut it up. But this car, we're gonna cut it up.
It's not what I had planned to do. But yeah, I have no emotional tie to this car, having owned it for only a few months.
I thought I saw you shed a tear.
Yeah.
Did you want to know the truth? I'm not going to cut it up. I bought a wide body kit. I can't say what it is yet. I have the kit. It's in Compton at our shop. It's a full panel replacement.
All the panels are bolt-on. Even the rear cores are bolt-on.
So we can preserve those panels that are going up in value. So it's a bit of an investment for me as well. 83,000 miles on the dash. Do the math over 30 years or 28 years. It's pretty low. But it sat for 8 years. November 15th, 2010. 88. Actually, do you know what? We're fine then. We still have 5,000 miles to go in the oil. Yeah. So that's good. We can save some money on that. That's hilarious. So we are taking quite a big risk because we don't know when this car was originally parked, why it was parked. Was there a problem? Is the motor dead in this thing? That's what we have to find out. But I got my car for a good enough deal, so I have some margin in it. And ironically, if you recall, when I was in Edmonton a few months ago buying the Gallardo chassis, they had this engine sitting there with like low miles on it. So as a backup, I've already called and negotiated a price on that engine. So if I need to, I can buy that motor, ship it down, and throw it in here. In the meantime, we need to push this out of here and get a good look at the car in the sun. When this car came out back in the 90s, it was super iconic. You ever see Pulp Fiction?
Yeah.
The dude drove an NSX. Oh, yeah. The cleaner.
Silver in it.
It was a silver. Maybe this is the car. All right, first time seeing it in the light. I would question the old owner's choice in wheels.
Yeah, it's probably whatever the equivalent of Discount Tire had at the time.
This thing's pretty clean, dude. Like, obviously it's dirty, but like the body minus this, which we'll address in a minute, that was him. But overall, I don't see any major imperfections or damage on this body. Like we talked about earlier, all these panels bolt on and bolt off, which is brilliant.
This is such an interesting like muffler tip design. Look at this little grill pattern.
Never mind, we see some damage here.
Oh yeah.
The price just went down.
Total.
How much do you want to knock off? Like, we already have an agreed upon price, but this is where we screw them last minute.
I know.
So we get it on the trailer, then we renegotiate the deal.
No, we get it on the trailer and we just dip.
Yeah, we steal it.
Yeah.
Okay.
He back there teaching you how to be a shrewd negotiator?
Yep. Oh yeah. Keller's all about negotiating.
Oh yeah.
A couple little things here. You know what though? That's okay, because that is coming off, and so is that. We're gonna rebody this bad boy. We'll keep the hood, keep the roof obviously, but everything else, and the doors, but everything else has to go. The frunk is not a frunk. Look at that spare tire, dude.
Bro, is that a bicycle tire?
What's crazy in the NSX is it's mid-engine, but there is a trunk, which I'll show you in a second. But in here you got your radiator, obviously your ABS components, your brake booster and whatnot, HVAC system, and a tire that,
What is the width of that?
I don't know.
Is that a 125?
I don't know, it's hilarious. But the rubber seals look they're pretty good. Our oldest cars is definitely stored inside.
They took care of this car during their ownership. They bought this car at auction and it was $26,000
What?
No way.
in 03.
You're getting a bit less than that now, but it's pretty good, right?
Yeah, that's good.
Negotiating?
That's good.
It's working. You can see it on his eyes right now.
The wheels are turning.
I'll tell you guys later in the video how much we paid for this car. It's more than what the owner bought it in 2003 for. But again, these cars are going up. 15, 20 years, a clean NSX would be a real money car. Because it's important. It was weird when it came out, it was controversial, and it's important, and it set the tone. And Art and Senna himself helped tile us in. In fact, they brought him the press car, and he told the reporters in an interview, it felt fragile. So I took the car back and they made it 50% more rigid before they actually went to production. Because Art and Senna was like, yeah, it feels fragile.
That's cool.
Originally he said, well, I'm a race car driver, it's not fair to me to assess a production car. And they're like, no, we want you to. And his words, all he said was fragile. And those poor Japanese engineers were like, what? Fragile? But anyways, he had a big impact on it. What's this?
They got second place at a car show.
Second place, foreign exotic.
Second? Who got first? Probably my R8.
Probably a Corvette guy.
Probably a quarterback guy. Hold on, it gets worse. 2009, he had third place.
No.
He upped it with a wheel.
2011 would have been.
Wheels.
The wheels.
He came back with wheels and was like,
The wheels made the
2011 would have been his
I
year.
had a bit of a amateur hour when I loaded this car in the trailer. You load it backwards because the engine's in the back, and somebody had opened the trunk. Visually it looked closed, but I found out as soon as I got on the highway.
it ripped open at high speed and it dented each corner of the lid. There's our center console.
Just try-
5-speed, non-gated manual. Next step is we need to take this over to Mike's shop and we'll assess underneath it, change some fluids, and figure out what we did. I hope you got good muscles because we got a bit of an incline. You've been working out, haven't you?
Oh, yeah, dude, look at
All right, gents, well, I have to hold the camera, so.
Get a running start? Is that the plan?
Yeah.
Who's driving?
I got it.
First drive of the new Barnyard NSX.
What could possibly go wrong with this?
I've done this many times.
I'm glad you
That's really impressive. Come on, Keller, you got this. Keller, you got this, Keller. You're almost there.
Only we had another man helping.
Yeah, I know, I love to help, but again, you guys, the audience wants to see this. They want to see a car going on shit. Okay, I'll put the camera down and help. Oh yeah, that was nothing.
Right there.
I can't believe that worked.
Oh, hold on, I wasn't recording. Take it off, we gotta do it again.
I wasn't helping you guys.
That would have been bad. Wow. What were you thinking, Keller? Keller, what is wrong with you?
Hey, I gotta go.
I got a bit of a special request.
Oh God.
I need you to edit me out of that pushing that. Can't have anybody knowing that I can work.
Oh, okay.
I have an image to uphold that I don't actually
Okay.
do anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
People know I don't work.
We're guilty by association, right?
To strap it or to send it?
Send it.
Strap on.
Okay, while they're finishing putting the straps on, I'll tell you guys, I paid $60,000 for this car. 80,000 miles, the body's in really good condition. It's a bit of a question mark. In comparison, other offers I had were all in the hundreds. I want something with some good margin in it in case I had to do something to the motor. And I know Boosted Boy Kyle's gonna say we could do a K-swap on this thing, other ideas like that. And I'm honestly not sure where to go with that yet. I want it to be fast. I also want it to be daily drivable. It'll start no problem, it'll shift no problem, take it on road trips and rallies, put miles on it. That's the name of the game. But we are doing a full build on the exterior that's already been purchased. I already have the parts. I'll reveal that very, very soon. But I want to hear from you guys as far as, do I make this thing like 1,000 horsepower? How do we do that? Well, I can tell you right now it's gonna be a motor swap, but is it worth doing that? Or do we get a supercharger for it? Because our kit's available. This motor in here right now is about $30,000. We don't know if it's good or not. We assume it is. That's the good intentions, but that's the risk I took by buying this car. New battery for me.
Yeah, free with purchase.
Okay, there we go. If the motor in that car is healthy and good, then I got a really, really good deal. Prices on these NSXs have gone crazy. Before COVID, those cars were like 30 grand for a clean one. And recently I've been watching the prices and that made me really want to go, okay, I need to get one now because I want to modify it. I don't want to keep it stock. It's not what we do. That was my ultimate dream car when I was younger. I had a Type R Integra, but the NSX was like the NSX. But it was so far beyond what I thought was possible. 34 years after that car was built. In fact, that car was developed in 1989, 36 years ago. The condition is remarkable for the age. Again, if the motor's good, we got a really good deal on this car.
He's a ride.
Mike's gonna be so happy.
Oh, he's gonna love it.
He's not busy, is he?
Surely not.
Oh, he's about to be. This is what we do.
Is that you just bought that?
Yeah, just bought it.
Really?
From a barn.
What'd you say?
Let's unload the NSX. JDM space. It's been sitting for 8 years.
8 years.
But dude, like the interior and everything is immaculate. It's 34 years old, this car. Isn't that crazy? Like this car in 2025 does not look like it's a 34-year-old car. It fits in.
This has better paint than my M4.
Well, it's sat in a basement allegedly, or a garage basement, something, I don't know. Long story short, we have the car. We don't know if it runs. We don't know if it needs a motor or not, but the body is good.
Good purchase.
Good purchase. Not bad for $400,000. So. All right, I know you're not busy, so I bought you a little bit of a fixer-upper.
I'm a Honda guy.
Are you really?
Yeah, that's how I started. I actually built a 97 Civic that was in Super Street magazine in 2009. Big Honda guy. How long has it been sitting? 8 years. I mean, timing belt.
They told me the timing belt's an issue.
Yeah, because I mean, it's just rubber. You can see if it starts, but I would not run it long.
Hard to change the timing belt in this thing?
It's a bit of work. You gotta pull the valve covers, cams. A bit of work to do the timing belt job on these.
Where the hell is he going in that thing?
He likes to just randomly drive it on the street.
Really?
Yeah, and the cops don't care because they know where we are, so they usually just wave and laugh.
We are not in California anymore. They would not wave and laugh in California.
No.
They would wave and arrest. All right, the straps are off. Now we gotta get in this bad boy and roll it off. Just riding that brake so I don't smash this car on the ramp. My unofficial first drive of the NSX. Guess I'm rolling all the way back there. Thanks for the ride.
Thanks for all the help, guys.
Yeah. Where's Keller checking his phone? Having drama with girls?
Fixing his hair, maybe.
That's true. That's hot in there. Whoa.
It's toasty out
Good
here,
workout. Thanks for your help. Well, here it is, you guys. We are now in Exotic Auto Sport.
I have a surprise.
Damn. That's what it could look like?
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Wait, what the hell? Dude, that is sick. Why you gotta flex on us like that? Hey, nice to meet you.
Man, Mark, man, call me Squirt.
man. I think we met before.
Yeah, man, Squirt, man. So yeah.
Well, I appreciate they mentioned a gentleman local that had a crazy NSX,
Sure.
and we just bought this today.
Yeah.
The Barnyard NSX that's going to go through a big transformation.
Dude, I can't wait to see it, man. I think it's gonna be super cool.
I'm going to ask for some of your advice because
Sure.
I've always loved NSXs. I don't know about what's possible for 2025.
I mean, endless amounts of things you can do these things.
So I already have, and I won't say to the audience what I have, but I bought a full body replacement.
Okay.
I'm sure you probably figure what it is.
Right on.
I've got a wing, and I'm talking to Boosted Boy Kyle about power upgrades.
Okay.
Don't know if this car runs. We don't know if it has a good motor.
Sure.
I bought it, hasn't run in 8 years.
Right.
We assume it's okay unless someone snapped the timing belt and parked it.
Sure, yep.
So there's an unknown there.
I'll give you a crazy story about mine. I got this right before COVID, about 3 or 4 months. I gave 21.5 for it with 68,000 miles. So the market has extremely climbed. So
right
yeah.
now, your car, obviously is modified, so imagine if it wasn't modified.
Yep.
Bone stock with
Bone
that
stock,
miles,
yep.
what's your car worth?
I'd say it's probably pretty close to 80,000. It's got 94,000 miles on it now. I flit about 30. It was my daily driver for like 3 years. And then as we start kind of modding the next time, and we had it out at SEMA last year. And so it's been cool, man.
It is appreciated 300% minimum.
Yep.
So you got the factory
motors, the C30, 91, so hard top, you know, the lightest model. We did go through it, do timing belt, water pump, all the hoses and all the good stuff like that. Minor stuff just for the turbo to hold a little boost. We've had the car turboed for a little bit over a year, not one issue. We still drive it 3 hours, or it's a Honda, right? So,
dude,
yeah.
it's a Honda. And guess what? If you guys don't know this, I'm about to drop a knowledge bomb on you. This is the first production car to have titanium connecting rods.
Absolutely, for sure.
Titanium connecting rods. What do you got, Keller?
I couldn't tell you.
You fight back like a man. This is nuts. Is this all custom setup? What is
Yes,
this?
it's completely custom, man. Me and my buddy, man, we were sitting in the garage after we did the timing belt and stuff, and I was like, dude, we got this big open diffuser. It's like, it'd be cool to put a turbo in there. And so the first thing I thought was like, the front wheel drive guys always did like kind of the turbo to the intercooler thing. I was
sir.
like, let's throw it to the back. Same ordeal, you know what I mean?
Dude,
of course we don't do you like the cars you guys got. We kind of like the vibes, right? So we know some people love it, some people hate it. I love it. It's always been cool. It's always an attention getter. So and we're rock and rolling it with it, man.
Let's get closer to this thing. So what size is the turbo?
So this is a 62, nothing crazy. This thing hits full boost, 3,600 RPMs. It's only on 5 pounds of boost. Oil pump, you know, so it pushes back through. Yeah, man, I mean, it's just a cool little kit, man. You know what I mean? Just some stuff we thought about at the house, and we kind of executed. If we could go back, you know, again, we'll totally do some stuff really cool. But at the time, we were just trying to get the car up and running and get, you know, fun for the year and going to the shows. And this is what we came up with. So.
Do you know how much horsepower it's making?
Somewhere probably around the 380-ish. My buddy's got sort of the same setup on 8 pounds of E85. It made 441. So,
I mean, that's a lot for an older Honda.
Sure, yep. And like I said, we don't want to push it, right?
No.
These motors are crazy expensive, right?
Yeah, what's the motor worth?
Man, good gracious. You know, they range anywhere, especially under 100,000 miles. miles, you're gonna be looking anywhere from 8 to 14 grand, just depending on who it is.
Someone told me 30 earlier, so that's a lot better than.
Yeah, for sure.
That's better. Okay, I'm gonna do some fact checking here.
Yeah, for sure. So you can totally do something like that. Transmissions typically run 3 to 5 grand. I mean, case swap is kind of the way, man. And again,
Is it?
Oh, dude, totally. And Kyle, man, perfect dude.
Kyle's the guy.
Oh, dude, totally the dude, man.
So I met Kyle about a month ago with Keller about Damon's Integra, and it really inspired me to get back on the Honda train. And I've always wanted to do the first gen NSX.
Sure.
I'm not a big fan of the new NSX.
Agreed.
Nothing hating.
Nope.
It's just I'm old. How old are you?
I'm 43.
I'm 42, man.
Yeah, you already know, dude.
He gets it. We grew up and this was the car. It was unattainable, and then it got attainable, and then it got unattainable again. And if you're watching this right now, you've always wanted one. They're not going to get cheaper. They're going to get more expensive, especially clean models.
Yep, absolutely.
Like modifying these cars does hurt the value, but who cares? Like you're still winning. So this is obviously aftermarket. Who makes the wing?
Backyard special wing. I believe it's like 1 or 3. It's not many of them here in the States.
Backyard special from Japan.
Yeah.
I love the Japanese. It was cool. And this is obviously aftermarket, this engine cover.
This is the Lexan glass we done, so we're actually going to do the NSXR scoop. We do have that at home, and we plan on having that ready. So.
Hold on. Hold on. What?
Yes, sir.
Was there a roof scoop for this?
Yeah, totally, dude. And it's a super. They got 2 different styles that are really. They have the ICE Impact, and then they got the NSXR. So I got the bigger one.
The Lexan cover. There's the engine, and I can buy this stuff.
Oh, absolutely. You can buy all this stuff. So this comes from the UK. The Lexan glass. Saibon has this. Pride has the carbon rears.
Give me a little push here.
Yeah, let's see.
We're gonna go forward, then back up next to you.
They're pretty light too.
It's got 1 horsepower. It's actually very light, to be honest.
That's right. No, super light.
So now we can compare the back of these cars. So obviously you got your little turbo there. You're a lot lower. We have these factory tips, which are very comical looking. It's almost like a 50s microphone.
Yeah, right.
Dude, this one's so much cooler than the one.
So we talked about the back. Obviously, we have the Lexan with the carbon.
Yep.
We have glass, which we don't. So we're gonna take care of that.
Yep.
You got this in carbon.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
I don't. Then you have these scoop extensions.
Yep, so these are spoon. So
What?
These are, spoon scoops too.
I got a
so.
soft spot for spoon.
Yeah, right, same. So I got a lot of spoon stuff on the car, so that's kind of where it inspired me. So the spoon scoops, and you see these were carbon that we two-toned, right, just to show a little bit of the inside. So these are carbon. Another custom piece, if you'll see here, I have the O2 side skirts, where you have the OEMs, and then so we got the side skirt splitter. These side skirt splitters actually come from an ISF. They don't make them for the NSX. There's no company that makes them. So we took these ISF ones, we shortened them 6 inches, and then put them back together, and we rocked them out. So they look really good on the car. You look at the mirrors, you'll see your stock.
Oh, what's
spoon.
this?
These are spoon mirrors.
Actual from spoon.
Actually from spoon. So,
We're gonna spend some money, you guys.
yeah, buddy. So spoon mirrors are awesome.
They are
And they really
sick.
work with the car, right?
And they're fiberglass.
Yep, they're fiberglass. Yep.
And obviously they don't adjust anymore.
They do not adjust. They do not adjust.
You do the manual way with the fingers.
Well, yeah. Once you get them, you can't see out of them anyway.
So factory.
Yep.
Spoon. Oh, bro. Like look at the mounting point.
Yeah.
Compared to factory.
Yep.
All right, we'll add that to the list.
Yeah, and then so we can go here. Spoon wipers. Waited 8 months for these things, man.
You are absolutely ruining my life right now.
Right, yeah. Spoon bumper. They only make these for the O2 style, the non-pop-up headlights. We did custom fiberglass work to mold that to the pop-up.
So this is all custom.
Yep, all this 100% custom. The look OEM. APR hooked us up again for SEMA 2. Sent us out the front splitter. So again, one of one. So yeah, man.
This is gnarly.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if this was static ride height? You would get.
Dude,
you would get nowhere.
Oh, dude, you would. The reason I went back is because I kept busting it up.
For what I want to do, I want a daily driveway and put lots of miles on it.
That's cool.
So I wouldn't do an air spin just because there are some reliability issues.
Absolutely. But you know, cups or something like that totally.
Yeah, there's options. So I haven't figured out suspension yet. There is some work to be done.
Yep.
Well, this is really cool. The one thing we didn't talk about was wheels.
Yep.
So what are you rocking over here?
So these are a Roll 5. This is actually off my company Roller. So this is a custom wheel. Kind of look like the Rega Master. Typically the Rega Masters only came from 15s to 18s. We did an 18-19. We did a custom stop text that have the Rollers logo.
So no spoon calipers.
No spoon calipers. So I like the stop text and they have the front and rear. So if you go with the spoon front calipers, they don't make anything for the rear.
I was like 20 years old working at Pizza Hut. I bought an Integra Type R.
Okay.
It was an 01. In Canada, they came with a red interior.
Yep,
It's for
absolutely.
2001. Somehow I got a bank loan. I was so broke.
Dude.
The first time driving it, nothing beats that first VTEC.
Oh, dude.
Even all the supercars, like, it's not the same.
Oh, dude, and you telling me about it. So even I was thinking about high school. I had a Turbo D was my first car, you know. And then so from the Turbo D to having the GSR swaps and all these different things. Dude, when that VTEC turned over, dude, it was nothing like it, right?
It was a big deal back then. So why I'm sharing that is Spoon in the 2000s and 90s was like the upper echelons, and I could never afford anything from Spoon. I think I had the socks for the Resi covers.
Yep. Everybody got those, right?
But like a Spoon motor obviously was the big one. But like spoon wheels, spoon brakes, all that was just so beyond what I could ever afford. So when I built my Type R, I got full spoon. It was during COVID. We needed to make a lot of videos building cars because we couldn't drive. And I remember buying like everything, check. My bill was like 38 grand from Spoon USA.
Right, no doubt.
And it was awesome. The downside was it was right-hand drive. And personally, I'm in Canada where we've had those forever. And it's honestly just annoying. I'm not a fan. It's cool here because it's a novelty. But once it's not a novelty, when you drive a right-hand drive car on a country not built for that, it's not fun.
No, exactly.
It's a pain in the dick. So that's why like importing an NSX I wouldn't do because I want to have the actual left-hand drive experience. 88,000 miles. Look at the condition of the interior.
Yeah, awesome, dude. Carpet looks great. People kill for this stuff, man.
Like, but all the pieces are in the trunk. So assuming this car actually will run, 60 grand, I do okay on this?
Oh, you did great. Yeah, you did.
Because the owner is literally right over here.
Yeah, so you know what? We're actually talking about.
So I got ripped off, you think?
No, totally. Yeah, you totally.
No, I got overpaid. I haven't paid him yet. Should I wire him less money?
That's right.
Yes. Take it back. Oh wait.
Keller's 24.
Yep.
When this car came out, he was negative 10 years old.
Right.
He was born in the year 2001. The end of the Integra.
Yeah,
the end of the good
graduated
times.
2000. Yeah.
So I need right now you to fill him up. Wait.
Oh.
I need you right now to fill him up. Wait, you're squirts.
Yeah.
Fill up. No, wait. I have my words for this. I need you to fill him full of your, I need you to give him some Honda knowledge. Would you mind taking him for a little ride, show him this car, and explain to him why this car matters? All right, first let's air it up. Yeah.
That's so nice. This thing is so clean. Like, so clean.
Experience your first taste of JDM. Welcome to the JDM space. We own that trademark, by the way.
We own JDM?
JDM space. All right, buddy, take the audience for a ride. Keep that camera steady. I want you to experience Honda. This is the pinnacle of automotive legacy. This is the best car you will ever be in. It has AC vents in the door panel. AC vents in the door panel. Keller.
Say it again?
AC vents in the door panel. 2 of them.
When I first hopped in this thing, honestly, I was curious, does it have AC vents?
In the door panel.
Kind of cool about the car. The car's 100% garage built. It's never been to a shop, man. We painted it. We pulled the motor. Everything on this car is done in a garage. This color was just crazy. It's actually a Chevy color.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, dude. It's actually off of a Silverado. I just love, dude. I love that red, man. It's my favorite red. I paint every car that.
This is such a poppy red. Yeah. Like it's literally a candy red.
Yeah.
So far, this thing sounds incredible. We haven't even gotten on it or anything yet. Sounds so good. So good. If I were to get into JDM, let's say there was a $50K budget, what do you think is a good starter car?
I think, you know, if you look at the right time, you can totally get another NSX. Supras, FDRX7, Skylines, 33s, 34s.
What do you think about the A90 Supra?
Dude, they're cool. I mean, I'm an old school guy, right? So I got a Mach 4 myself. That's actually my next year's SEMA build. But yeah, nice. So totally, A90 Supras are dope too. I think they're super cool.
I know there's the whole BMW debate with those cars. You know, somebody like you that has a JDM Legend, an actual, you know, a legit NSX. That's something that has created a lot of controversy in the JDM world, you know?
And, you know, 100% talking about JDM stuff, man. Of course, we got the NSX. Of course, we got the Supra. Just sold an FDRX7. I actually bought an FDRX7 from Heat.
I love the RX-7. I love it.
One of my favorite cars. I got 240s, S14s, Kooky and Zinkies. So I'm a big JDM guy.
You know what JDM car I feel like they're not talked about too much, but it's something that I feel like at some point, if I had a bunch of cars, I would buy one 100%. A Chaser.
Oh, dude. Chasers are hot. And they come 2 JZs or any of the JZ families, dude. You cannot beat that. And a sedan, dude.
Yep.
Quick, comfortable.
Yep.
Totally perfect.
One of my buddies, Xavier Wolf, he's a rapper. I think he has 2 Chasers, but he brought out this one he wrapped green and brought on his last tour. And he had it out here in Nashville, and it was actually on bags too. Dude. Bro, thank you for the ride, bro. This thing is sick.
Dude, thank you, dude.
We'll do that again.
Wow.
There we go.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
No, this thing is gorgeous. I love the white wheels. I don't know what the audience would think, but I think white wheels on the Huracan, when I have the final build of that car, I think I'm gonna do white wheels. Maybe. Oh, but no, for real, thank you, dude.
Dude, thank you guys again, man. I look forward to seeing it on the channel, man.
What's your Instagram?
WhoaSquirk, man. WHOA_squirk.
Bro,
how was it?
Super dope. Super dope. I'm not the most knowledgeable with JDM, however, I do have a massive appreciation. I mean, I was even telling him, I think one of the most underrated cars that at some point, if I have a bunch of cars, I want to get a Chaser. I think I think that would be such a cool car to have.
That's a Makes sense.
Okay, anyway.
Or Honda JDM. Not Nissan or Toyota. Honda JDM.
Yeah.
Honda guy.
Honda guy. You remember my Civic?
Oh, dude, OG. Mike's the OG Honda dude. Not even playing, so for sure.
So NSX, what's the plan? What can we do right now?
Fluids first and battery, and just we'll see if it cranks.
Drain the oil, drain the coolant, drain the fuel, you said? I'm sure the engine's just fine. I'm sure I did a good choice.
Yeah, yeah.
I also haven't wired him yet, so.
It's a Honda. You're fine.
Probably fine. All right, guys, stay tuned for that. Check it out, guys. Flying Spur W12. The sunroof stopped working. Went to a dealership. The dealer charged the customer $3,000 to assess the issue. A quote was $8,000 to replace the motor for the sunroof. Used Bentleys are cheap, but they're not cheap. Yeah, the weather here can be a bit unpredictable. Probably good we're not in the NSX yet before I get it really stress tested. But the SLS has been through some stress. It does need some fine tuning. So while I'm at Gumball, Mike is gonna go through this whole car and dial it in. And then I'm not sure if I'll keep it in Nashville a bit longer or send it back to LA. It has been a while since I've been to LA. The only reason I'm in Nashville right now is that NSX. I found it, and ironically it was like 10 minutes from the shop. But I did have a few in LA, but they were a lot more money, like $30,000 more and in no better condition with more miles. So we did pretty good, you guys. We did pretty good. We should go buy radar detectors. Kane should buy them, we should use them. Yeah. This video is sponsored by Kane Brown. Let's use rich people to get what we want.
Yes.
Yes. It's an American dream right there.
Oh, there's one.
Hey, hey, come here.
Hey, you're rich, right?
You're rich.
How much cash you keep on you?
$250.
Yeah, cough it up, pal.